So I took my shirt off to improve ratings of the Chick's life.
Oh, it's leaking already with nobody in it! Can you build a boat with only $10 worth of duct tape? What's up, Chicklets? How are you guys doing today? So today's video is...
I'm just hanging out in the back.
I thought you were getting awkward with that like intro.
I am a little awkward.
Today's video is going to be a little bit different than our normal videos. I have a normal vlog. Me and Ryan are going to do a, I guess you could call it a challenge, but unlike a lot of challenge videos on YouTube, I feel like this is a legitimate challenge. Now, we've debated on what we think is the best way to do it and what we're allowed to use. We're allowed to use wood in addition to duct tape, but what are your feelings on the stipulations of the wood?
But maybe we agree on, like, this is what I want to use, and...
Like, can the wood be used for flotation purposes, for structural purposes, for like what can the wood be used for?
I don't know. I was thinking it was more structural.
Structural?
But I mean, part of it's going to be flotation. But yeah, more structure.
Okay.
Like, you can't use like giant logs and then put some duct tape on it.
Because what we talked about, sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but we've talked about a couple different things, like either using the duct tape to like lash logs together. That's like cheating because you're using logs as your primary flotation device. So the duct tape has to act as your primary flotation device, and then the wood will help structurally support it. And yes, this has been done many times before, like Mythbusters did it amazingly. You can check out this clip right here.
That's what I'm talking about.
But the thing that's gonna make this competition different, or this challenge different, is instead of having an unlimited budget, like spending $1,000 on duct tape, I believe each of us will probably have about $10 worth of duct tape. So can you build a boat with only $10 worth of duct tape?
Dollar Tree duct tape.
Dollar Tree duct tape. No, we have like, each have like 4 rolls of Dollar Tree duct tape, and then I think 2 rolls of legitimate duct tape. So the tough part about this is gonna be, is if we had as much duct tape as we wanted, we both have designs that I think could be really well, but we have to build something big enough to carry us, but small enough that we don't run out of duct tape.
How much do you weigh?
I weigh about 190.
Oh, okay.
How, what are you at?
205.
205. Yeah. That's not bad. So we were like a 10, 15 pound difference. We were originally thinking of teaming up and doing it together, but we both had like major differences on what causes things to float.
Yeah, I don't know if my science is right, but my logic is right. So
what were you like? Explain your thoughts.
Okay, so I'm sure that some science geeks will like correct this, but James was saying that you take, like, as long as there's air, that's what keeps it floating. I don't know. I feel like, I don't even know how to explain it, but I definitely think that there needs to be more than just duct tape. Even if you have a really good structure, it's just too flimsy. It's gonna sink.
He was talking about like making pontoons, so it's like an enclosed structure.
Which I'm still gonna do. I'm gonna try to do some sort of balloon.
And I'm talking about having like more of like a canoe-shaped thing. And we were debating on like materials that float and whether it matters if there's air in it or whether you're in there displacing air. We had all sorts of like debates. So we decided to do completely separate boats, which I actually think will be more fun to do a competition of Ryan versus me. And then once we're done creating them, we'll show them off, and then we'll have a race from this dock that we're standing on currently out to that log beam out there and back. And whoever can do it the fastest with the least amount of water on them, maybe, I think will win. Either way, I think this is gonna be fun. Hopefully you guys will find this video entertaining. But all right, let's go gather our supplies, and then we'll each of us separately talk you through our designs and what we're making. Now we have to jump back over this chasm.
You're gonna go with me first? It seems higher on this side.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna go where...
The problem is the dock moves. Oh, jeez. All right, guys, here is our duct tape. It's approximately $10 worth of duct tape per person. Dad bought the official high quality duct tape. Then we got some cheap Dollar Tree duct tape here, which is pretty short. One of each there. Then, oh, that one's slightly smaller. I don't know, maybe we get an extra one there. I can let you pick. You can pick which one.
Let's see what you're trying to rip me out.
I will let you pick which pile you think is the better pile to use.
I want this pile.
You're gonna take that one?
3M.
Do that one, yeah.
The brand name and tape.
All right, Ryan has already gone around searching for some of his sticks. So while I go and hunt down my sticks, I'm gonna let Ryan talk you through his design and what he's thinking about doing. So I took my shirt off to improve ratings of the Chick's life. So while James goes and looks for wood, I can tell you about my design over here. So I'm gonna do something like this, where I'll have these longer poles
kind of create a base, and then cross over, and I'm gonna use duct tape to kind of lash these together here. And then I wanna narrow it down, I think, for stability into the front. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I do the same thing, lash them. And then I'm thinking of making like these, basically like a pillowcase out of duct tape, and then on one end leave enough room to blow air into it and create like a pontoon, and that would go underneath both of these ends, so it basically have two pillows, and then hopefully I can sit on top of the wider side. We'll see if it works. I have no idea.
Whew. All right, so I believe Ryan just told you his thoughts on his design. So here is what I got going on. I just got back from hunting down some wood, and my goal was to find a variety of not only curved arc pieces like this, but some straight pieces. And when I originally went out there, I was actually thinking there was this big area of driftwood in the water that I thought would be perfect to get wood from. But as I was thinking about it, it's all been soaking in the water and is super bogged down and waterlogged. So it adds weight. And the whole point of this thing is to get as least amount of weight in the boat as possible, because the more weight you have, the more buoyancy you need. So my goal is to use dry driftwood like this that I found on the beach, which is super sturdy, but also super light. And what I'm gonna try and do is not just make a curved boat, because a curved bottom boat is gonna tip over like that. So I'm gonna try and have the bottom of the boat be flat if possible. So make like a little square almost on the bottom, because I know a square boat's not gonna go as fast through the water, but the whole point of the game here, I think, is just to stay afloat, not necessarily be going super fast on the water. So the issue is I need it to be big enough to sit in, but small enough that I don't run out of tape. I'm really worried about running out of tape. All right, guys, this is my very rough framing, and it's using way more duct tape than I was hoping. Ryan's got a super big sheet going on over here. Oh, you've already got a double-sided on a lot of it too.
Piece folded up.
Oh no.
That's okay.
But that's looking pretty good. That's impressive. How much have you used?
Well, I've been using this stuff for most of the body, and then it took like 2 rolls just to do this much of the crappy stuff. So
oh,
this is like
man. Way better?
Way better, yeah.
All right, I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's gonna be interesting either way. Interesting and wet. And here's what I got. It looks really bad from here, but you get around to this side and it starts kind of looking like a boat. Like obviously it's upside down, but it's starting to kind of look like a boat. I don't know how long, like how many seconds it'll last, but it's starting. I don't know how you're gonna make that, I don't know how you're gonna float on that. I guess we'll find out. And everybody's leaving us. Have fun! Now you can see a much better idea of what I'm working with here. The problem is, as you can see, actually that light passing through there really tells you. See how small those overlapping portions are? I just know one of those is gonna bust open. Like this one's not even, like you can see through there. Like I have so many of those gaps to fill in. Whereas Ryan, on the other hand, went the completely opposite direction, and he started small, but his is super airtight, like watertight. He's even making like a little valve to blow into. So
We'll see.
I know his will float better because of the like air tightness, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough to keep him completely out of the water. So I have a very small amount of duct tape left, but my like initial inside and out coat is done. So even though I'm scared of it sinking, I think I'm gonna put it out in the water and just gently push on it to see where my major weak spots are. That way I can then patch it with a little bit of duct tape that I have left.
Is it heavy?
I mean, it's not super light.
Why didn't you make it lighter?
Well, you gotta have structural stability.
Well, I get structure.
Oh, it's leaking already with nobody in it. Okay, so right there is a very big weak spot.
I lost my thing.
Oh, back there. And, okay.
Yeah, you got quite a few little. You're already empty.
All right, well, that was what I wanted to find out. So now I gotta let it dry off and then patch some holes. All right, guys, we have officially finished building our amazing rafts. I'm very nervous because my test was horrible. How did your first test go? You put it in the water.
Actually pretty awesome.
All right, I think I'll have about 10 seconds of floating, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna go out on this dock and then we're gonna say go, launch the boat, and go as fast as we can to the log and back. The person who either makes it the furthest or does it the fastest wins. You ready?
What do you win? Is there anything that you're winning besides like honor and pride?
Pride.
Honor is big enough. Everybody's basically told me I'm stupid this entire time, including my wife. So I'm gonna prove that.
I think the other person should have to serve the whoever wins.
So get them a beer? Okay, I'll get you a beer.
No, like all night. Like it's an all
I'm not
night.
interested in that.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
All right, go. Oh, man. Oh, it's crooked. Oh, I think it's already leaking. Oh, man down. Man down. Oh! No!
Even your cup is out!
Oh, I thought I'd have enough buoyancy.
All right, Ryan, it's up to you. If you can get away from the dock, you win. Come on, Ryan. Pull away from the dock. Get that paddle.
Oh,
He's good. He's above water. Grab the paddle. Grab the paddle. Oh, he's down.
Dad, grab the paddle!
Oh my god!
Dad!
He's good, he's good! He's good!
Yeah!
He is good! Leaving his brother-in-law in the dust! Okay.
What went wrong? What went wrong?
it wasn't even that it was leaking. It just didn't displace enough water.
Right, what about with one of the kids in it?
Yeah, one of the kids.
I want to try!
Go for it now.
It might hold you up. Here he comes. Gonna complete the voyage. Come on, Ryan. Make it all the way home.
You got it. Go.
Shaking my nipples.
All great inventions require suffering.
I know I cheated, but.
Hey, it's still floating.
That's amazing!
Pulling out, see the hook right here.
Look at that.
And it's still semi-floated.
Yeah.
Floated,
Not bad.
inflated.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Okay, just take it 1 foot in. Okay, there you go. Good. Oh, see, look at that. If you're a small child.
There you go.
Here you go.
She needs to sit back. I'm not sure why she's that far forward.
And paddle. Paddle. Go. She's got it.
Yay!
Turn around.
Nice job, Elle.
Way to go!
See?
Okay.
It does work.
Beautiful. It's a work of art. But you know who art is. Oh, we're taking water over the bow. We're taking water over the bow.
Lean back.
You made it, Elle.
Totally seaworthy. Just a little bit of water. All right. Okay, Ryan. So in conclusion, can you build a raft for $10 worth of duct tape?
Oh,
Yeah.
man overboard.
I think you could survive for a little while.
It depends on what your definition of boat and or raft is. My definition was trying to like be out of the water completely, and that's what I tried to do.
Okay.
But I just didn't have enough duct tape
Okay.
to build a big enough boat.
No. But could you survive with $10 of duct tape? I think so.
You could build like a life vest style raft.
Not if you're in the water.
To float.
At
Oh, yeah.
that point, you're dead.
Yeah.
But if you could be on land and then go in water, yes.
We'll go ahead and use Mythbusters terminology and say plausible, but highly unlikely.
Yes.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of these kind of like challenge videos and these kind of like competition videos, let me know down below in the comments what you think we should do and if you liked it. And until next time, remember guys, stay positive, get out there. Life is an adventure, so make some duct tape memories.